Gizmo. Hi. Hello, Gizmo. Hi, Bella. Little Bella sunbathing. Bella, Bella. Baby, baby. Bella. Hi, Mo. Hello, Mo. Hello, Mo. Gosh. Hold still. Yeah, hold still so we can see your pretty face. Hello, Mo. And Bella. Pretty Bella sunbathing. Whoop, car going by. Gotta go investigate. There we go. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in Arizona. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. And the sun's shining. This is Lily from Zen Kitty Studio. I'm bringing you back up to speed here. This is week four. Yes, goodness sake. Can't believe we made it. This is week 4 and of my Oiltober challenge, which is oil painting, doing an oil painting every day in October. So I made it through the month. This is week 4's video, and I'm probably going to break this up and have the 7 for week 4, and then I'll have an extra 3 because we had 31 days instead of 28 in the month, so there'll be a 4.2 week 4.2 coming up. This I think is 2022. Okay. Yes, 22. This is just a cup. This is a picture from my art desk. Just all of my brushes in a cup. One on the side. Just a quickie. It was a Sunday. I wanted to do something that wasn't too involved. So it turned out pretty good. Reminds me of when I was in college and we'd have to sketch every day. Sketch with charcoal, and I did something similar with my brushes and my glasses just sitting there on a pile of books. But this is what this is for. And this was done on paper, on oil paper. It's something I would not recommend. It's this Hemily oil acrylic, and I didn't like it. It's very plasticky. It's not even like paper. It's like coated with plastic. And I've had this for years. But anyway, this was just a scrap piece of paper that I rescued. I rescued it just to do a one-day painting, sketch practice. So that is day 22. Day 23, this one I love. This is off of Paint My Pictures. And it's on paper, but it's on a different kind of paper. I just love this. Of course, I've been wanting to paint this picture for years. I've had it in my stash. Just a peacock, a pretty peacock. I love the blues. The vibrant blues and greens. I mean, who doesn't love peacocks? And that is done on Arches paper. And that paper is superior in quality to the one I just showed you. The one I just showed you is kind of junk. It's like if you want to practice on something cheap, that's what you get. But this one is done on Arches paper, and this is what it looks like here. Arches oil paper. It's rather expensive. I think I paid about 28 bucks for this pad, and it's 12 sheets of 9 by 12. I did cut them down. But Arches, if you're familiar with them, they are a very famous brand. They're mostly known for watercolor paper, but they do make this oil paper too, and it's treated so that the oil doesn't bleed through. You know, it's coated with something to make it a little better. And if you can see the back of it, see there's no bleeding. There's no bleeding on the back of my painting. These are just scratches from something else. But if you would just paint on regular paper, you would have the oil, because the oil paint is mostly oil and pigment, the oil would bleed through on the back and it would look horrible. But I love this picture. It's one of my favorites for this week. Now, moving on to the next day, 24. And this is another picture from Pixabay. I just love fall, as you know. And this was a picture on Paint My Photo, not Pixabay, excuse me. And I just love it. I just love the feeling of it. You know, like you're a dirt road that you're walking on in the country, and it's just covered with foliage in the fall before all the leaves have fallen. So let me know what you think of this one. This one is one of my favorites as well. I had a pretty good week this week. I really did. Things went better. I felt like my paintings turned out better than I expected. Better than last week. I didn't have to go on any big trips this week, so I was home all week. But yeah, I just absolutely love this one. This will be my favorite. One of them, this and the peacock, for this week. Day 24. And day 25. This one turned out excellent as well. A jar of marbles. Again, from Paint My Photo. I'd like to try it in watercolor as well, but yeah, this turned out very well for the for oils. I'll give you a few close-up shots. But as you know, marbles, they're not all the same size. You have some bigger and some smaller, and that's what I did. And based off a photograph, turned out pretty well. I'm pleased with it. And here we have day 26, another photo. I was attracted to this photograph. It's, you know, a barn with reflecting on the pond. I was attracted to it because of the red barn. The red barn was so extraordinarily vibrant in this in the photograph that I used. And of course the orange tree. So this one turned out great. Love it. Might do a little tweaking to make it look more like water here, a few little scratches here and there to make it look like, you know, reflected water. So it's never very perfect. And then of course you've got either a sunset or a sunrise. I would think it was a morning sunrise, you know, on a crisp fall day on the farm. And, whoop, gotta get that one right side up. Day 27. Oh, who does not love Indian corn? When I had a house, I used to buy it every year and hang it on the door and put it on the mantle on the fireplace. And I love the colored Indian corn, and that's what I was trying to paint here. And I had it from a photo reference. The pumpkin wasn't in the reference, but I added the pumpkin just because, well, you know, I like pumpkins. But I'm always fascinated by Indian corn because of the colors. I mean, you do. You might look at this and think that blue is weird, but no, there is actually Indian corn with these blues and purples. You'll find it at the farmer's market. They're a little more rare, and then of course you get these deep burgundy colors that I love. And then they're mixed with the blue and the yellows and the oranges, and oh, it's just a beautiful fall decoration. And of course some of the shucks here, you know, they can have blue or purple in them. I've had that, you know. So yeah, this is a very good one. I love this one as well. Like I said, this was a really good week for me. I don't know if I'm just getting better or if it's just that I had a good week painting, a better week than last week. Things turned out better. But we all have those days and those weeks, don't we? When, as artists, where stuff doesn't turn out or it turns out wonderful. It's a happy day, happy accident day. So let me know what you think of this week, if I've improved any or feel like this week better than the former weeks. But yeah, I love this. I'm feeling very fallish now, even though I'm in Arizona and it's basically same as it always is, blue skies and warm weather. I miss Wisconsin at this time of year. And here is the final one on the 28th, which would have been a Saturday. And this is a plant. Gizmo, no bark. Yeah, I'm outside with the dogs, and he finds everything to bark at. Oh, this is just one of those succulent plants that I think are so beautiful. They can be like a deep purple, and then they have the little bit of green on the inner leaves. But I had this as a reference photo, and I wanted to paint it forever. So here you go. I finally did it. Turned out really good. This one is on canvas, and the one before it, this one also was on this canvas, and I'm going to show you what that is in case you're interested. If you oil paint and are looking for different mediums besides a huge canvas that's in a frame, those get kind of boxy for storing. And these I like, this canvas, because look it's not, you can store it in a drawer or in once it's dry, or in a sketchbook. It's thin. It's not like a big boxy canvas on a wood frame. And even for a small canvas. And there again, that's what the weave looks like. Very nice. These ones are 6x8. And here it is. I will put it up here so you can see this is what it is. It is Centurion. They're really nice. I highly recommend them. You can get them. This is 6x8. You can get in 9x12, 11x14. I just ordered a couple packs of this size, 6x8, on Jerry's Artorama, and they had them on sale last weekend. They're normally about $12.50 for these, for 10 sheets. I got it for $8.50, so I got about $4 off. So I ordered 3 packs, so I'll have another 30 sheets, but that's 6x8. And then I believe the 9x12 was, let me think. Gizmo? No barking. Gizmo. Gizmo. Yeah, he'll bark at everything. Anyway, little squirrel moment there, hey? The 9x12, I'm trying to think. I think they were like $28 regularly, and I got them for $18. But anyway, they had a huge sale, and so I stocked up on these because I love this the best of all for oil painting. And mind you, I live in an RV, a trailer, so I don't have a lot of room for big canvases. So yeah, it comes in a pack, and it's like they're in a pad, and you can rip them off, or you can just leave it in the pad and paint on it. And then what I've done is, as they've dried, I've ripped them out. And you can frame them then. But as you can see, nice. And they are primed. I've tried priming them myself a little extra, just to give it a little extra tooth, but you really don't need to. And they do have some tooth. I'm not sure if that will... Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if that I can get that to focus. You see, it's got the texture. And it's got a little bit of tooth there. I think the camera's focusing on it. And like I said, it is linen. It's, it's not just cheap canvas. It is nice linen, and it's primed and ready to go. So that's an alternative if you live in a small space and you want to do some small paintings. And if you want a dog, here's Gizmo, barking at everything. And Bella, she doesn't bark at much. Hey guys, say hi to everybody. Hi Bella. There's our Bella. Bella. There's a pretty Bella. Pretty Bella. And she's a Yorkie poo. And there's Gizmo. He's our Maltese Chihuahua, and you can tell he's Chihuahua by his bark. Anyway, it's another squirrel moment. So if you're looking for something where you want to do oil painting, or you could probably do acrylic on this as well, in a small space like an RV or a small apartment, check these out. These professional pads. You can get them on Jerry's Artorama. They're Centurion, and they're really nice. I think they have one for acrylic painting as well, acrylic primed. But this is Lily saying peace out. I'm having a wonderful week. I hope you are. And I will have a 4.2 video coming up with 3 extra. So this was 28. So we'll have 29, 30, 31 coming up. And then I'll have a little bonus feature where I have a couple of paintings that I did not do in one day that I took a long time to work on that turned out pretty well. So this is Lily saying peace out, and I hope you're having a wonderful week.